Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé's Angela Deem shockingly reveals if she's finally moving on from Ilesanmi, amid signs she's hurting after split. 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after. Star Angela Deem shared a shocking message about Ilesanmi after revealing she is lonely and hurting from the split. Angela tried to bring Michael to America for 7 years. She wanted to marry him in the US, but Michael pushed her so they could marry in Nigeria and make his visa process easier. Angela suspected Michael was up to no good when she discovered a group named Paradise Men on his phone and saw his secret savings account. The Happily Ever After Season 8 star should have predicted Michael was going to leave her. Angela shared a reel from Hillbilly Bondsone on her Instagram stories, where the caption read, "Rip to my ex." The caption added, "The funeral will be held at Never Again Catholic Church," and mentioned that said church was located across from the Lies You Told and the cemetery on Moving On Avenue. The message of the reel made Angela break into laughter. It seems to have resonated with her current state of mind, where she just wants to be moving on from Michael and his supposed lies, even though she hinted at wanting a reconciliation recently. Angela saying "rip to Michael" is her saying there's no place left for him in her life anymore. She wanted him to come back to her when he disappeared. She said she would either see him in court or on a plane coming back to her. However, time goes by and seasons change, and so have Angela's feelings towards Michael. She seemed to suggest that she really loved him, and despite the aggression she showed towards him, she wanted a future with Michael. The same couldn't be said about Michael. He had cheated on her more than once in the last 7 years. Angela lashed out at Michael when she thought that he was being unfaithful. She regretted ever meeting him. Her relationship with the Nigerian man brought her fame and fortune, but it was also Michael who put a pause to her reality TV career. Angela might never return to 90-Day Fiancé again, and her history as a franchise villain limits the kind of content she can be a part of in the future. Angela doesn't wish to be associated with Michael anymore. Angela would be most satisfied if she was able to prove that her marriage to Michael was not valid in court. She still refers to Michael's visa as her visa. She may have expected him to apologize to her so she could have the upper hand and either reject him or accept his apology. However, Angela now knows that it's too late. Michael, too, is interested in being as far away from Angela as possible. This realization seems to have finally dawned upon the 90-Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After. Star Angela Deem, one of the most dramatic and unforgettable personalities in the 90-Day Fiancé franchise, has captivated fans for years with her fiery temper, bold decisions, and her tumultuous relationship with Nigerian fiancé Michael Ilesanmi. Over multiple seasons, viewers have been on a roller coaster ride with Angela as she fought for love, battled with cultural differences, and struggled with trust and communication issues in her relationship with Michael. However, recent updates have left fans wondering, is Angela finally ready to move on from her past relationship and start a new chapter of her life? Angela's journey with Michael has been anything but smooth. From their initial meeting on 90-Day Fiancé to the heated arguments over her decision to undergo weight loss surgery, Angela's saga with Michael has kept viewers on edge. Throughout their on and off romance, it seemed that no matter the setbacks, Angela would always stand by Michael, even as the cracks in their relationship widened. After their dramatic separation and a series of public feuds, Angela has left many wondering what her next steps will be, both personally and romantically. In a recent, highly anticipated interview, Angela shockingly opened up about her feelings toward Michael and whether she has truly moved on. Fans had expected her to be resolutely firm in her responses, given the volatile nature of her past relationship. But Angela surprised everyone with a more nuanced and emotional revelation that has fans questioning if she is finally letting go of the man she once thought she'd build a future with. The interview, which aired on a popular reality TV talk show, was a raw and vulnerable moment for Angela, who has never been one to shy away from airing her emotions. As the interviewer brought up her relationship with Michael, Angela's tone shifted from fiery to melancholic, revealing the depth of pain she's been hiding behind her bold exterior. "It's hard," she admitted, her voice breaking slightly. "It's not easy to let go of someone you love so much." But sometimes words carried the weight of years of heartbreak, frustration, and disappointment, signaling that she may finally be at peace with the idea of parting ways with Michael for good. Despite the emotional admission, Angela wasn't entirely ready to declare herself free of all feelings for Michael. "I think it's gonna take time," she said thoughtfully. "I'm still figuring things out." These words reveal the internal conflict Angela has been wrestling with. On one hand, she knows that staying with Michael may only continue to bring heartache. On the other hand, there's an undeniable attachment that has been built over years of intense emotional highs and lows. Angela's statement reflects a deepening self-awareness, as she now seems more focused on her own well-being. Viewers have noticed subtle changes in Angela's behavior in recent months. She's been more active on social media, sharing motivational posts about self-love and healing. Fans have also seen her spending more time with her family and friends, indicating that she is working on rebuilding her life without relying on Michael's presence. Angela has also begun investing in her health and well-being more than ever, focusing on her weight loss journey and openly celebrating her progress. These small yet significant steps seem to signal that Angela is finally learning to put herself first, something she had often neglected in her relationship with Michael. However, despite these positive changes, there are still signs that Angela is hurting. Her social media posts, while empowering at times, have also been marked with cryptic messages about betrayal and trust. For instance, just days before the interview, Angela shared a post that read, "Sometimes the hardest part of moving on is realizing you deserve better." This post was met with an outpouring of support from fans who have been following her journey. Many fans speculated that the message was directed at Michael, suggesting that she is still grappling with the emotional wounds left by their relationship. Additionally, there have been recent reports that Angela has been spotted in public looking somber and reflective. While she's always been known for her larger-than-life personality, these sightings have shown a different side of Angela, a more introspective and vulnerable version of herself. Angela's tears, visible during her most recent interviews, also indicate that the scars from her breakup with Michael have not yet healed. But perhaps the most telling sign that Angela may be moving on, albeit at her own pace, is the absence of any public declarations about Michael. For a woman who has long used social media to voice her frustrations with her relationship, this newfound silence speaks volumes. Gone are the angry rants and accusatory posts about Michael's alleged infidelity. Instead, Angela has turned her focus inward, no longer allowing Michael to dominate her narrative. In the past, Angela had been a vocal advocate for fighting for love, no matter the cost. But now there's a noticeable shift in her attitude. "I don't need to fight for someone who doesn't fight for me," she said in the interview, signaling that she may have reached the breaking point. While Angela may not be entirely over Michael just yet, it's clear that she's starting to prioritize her own happiness and future. So is Angela Deem finally moving on from Michael Ilesanmi? The answer seems to be a cautious yes. Although her heart is still healing, Angela has made it clear that she is no longer holding on to the idea of a future with Michael, and she's actively working on embracing a new chapter in her life. It's a journey of self-discovery and empowerment that fans have seen her take before, one that could lead her to a brighter future, free from the emotional turmoil of her past relationship. While Angela's healing process may take time, her recent revelations are a strong indication that she's ready to embrace a new chapter. Whether she'll find love again remains to be seen, but one thing is for sure. Angela Deem is determined to reclaim her life and her happiness, no matter where the road takes her.